welcome back to my channel. Last day of Inktober. Finally, this is the last week of Inktober of 2025. I feel like I'm giving like science teacher in this outfit. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. If you haven't watched the first 3 weeks of Inktober, it's a bit awkward because you're joining us on the last one. So you should really go back and watch it. Obviously this has been a long time coming for the final week. Let's get on with it then. Final week of Inktober. Woo! Day 24's prompt was candy, and there's so many different types of sweets out there. There's chewy sweets, gummy sweets, boiled sweets, fizzy sweets, chocolate sweets, fudge, toffee, marshmallows, licorice, sour sweets, retro sweets, fairy drops, sherbet sweets, foam sweets. It's a lot of options, so I have just combined them together into this one character who's made up of sweets. So her hair is marshmallows, her little headphones are like peppermint, like, you know, like candy canes, and the headphone actual things are gumdrops, I guess. She's eating Pocky. She's got a candy necklace on. I guess you could say her shoelaces are licorice, yes. Maybe her suspenders are also licorice, you don't know. She's got a fried egg on her bum and a love heart. I give her the name Candy. Candy with a K though, because creative and all that. Oh, she's also got nerds on her face. I will say it's kind of sloppy. It's not the best drawing I've ever done, but yeah, I think it's alright. Not sure what's going on with that hand there, but we'll cope with it. Day 25's prompt was bubbles. I could have done something like, you know, a bath or bubbles, but I chose to draw boba. I really like boba. Where I live, they just recently opened like this Japanese restaurant kitchen place, and this has been the first time where I live we've got boba. So I'm really happy that they have it here, but they only have the tapioca pearls with matcha. I mean, it's good. I really liked it. I went really simple with this one, and I tried to just use ink for the entirety of it. Obviously, it's Inktober. Well done, me. I quite like her. I don't know what her name should be, though. Bobina. Yeah, Bobina. Her name's Bobina. That's how it shall be and forever will be. This is Bobina. I really like this drawing, so fight me if you don't like it. What day is it now? 26. Day 26, got it. And the prompt was coffee. I love coffee. There's one thing to know about me, is I love coffee. Problem is with coffee, I am lactose intolerant, which has nothing to do with coffee itself because I just have my oat milk and it's fine. But I also have problems with caffeine. My stomach does not like caffeine. If you think your mornings are bad with coffee, just think how mine are. They're not great at all, but I love coffee. So it's a fight for my life really when I have it, but I need it. This was a more simple drawing. You can ask me why I did it this simple. I think it's too simple, but I could go back and do more on it, but you know, I really don't want to. I don't want to go back and do more on it, so that's how it's going to be. It's going to stay like this. Day 27's prompt was soul, and you know I had to sneak Twisted Wonderland in this somehow. Come on, it's one of my Inktober videos. It had to be done. And yes, I did not film this on the 27th. I filmed this one on the 29th. I had things to do on the 27th, so I couldn't actually film for like 2 days. So Some of the footage you'll see is all done in one day. It was a very tiring day. So technically, no, I didn't do Inktober properly, where you do it all in, you know, the days that you're supposed to. Some people have other things to do, and it's just not good enough Inktober. It's really just not good enough. So I've drawn Ida. I love Ida so much because he's literally just me. You know, introvert, likes playing video games, loves anime. It is just me. It's literally my life. So I think it's why I like him so much. Also, he's based on one of my favourite villains, Hades. I love Hades from Hercules. Or should I say Huncules. My sister's going to kill me for saying that. I did a bit sloppy on the lips, I will say. It's almost like he wasn't looking in a mirror when he did it. Although I do know that naturally his lips are blue. I don't know how that happened. Maybe he got really bad lip filler and that's just what happens. Your lips explode like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I shouldn't have had 2 coffees today. But I really like him. And I'm not just saying that just because I love the character. Or maybe I am. I probably am. Day 28 was transformation, and there's only one iconic transformations that I can think about, and that's Luffy with his gears. So I've drawn gear 5 Luffy. I really liked how this one comes out, so when you'll see it, you'll see how proud I am of this. There is a cut in this video because, you know, ADHD is wild and sometimes you just need to procrastinate a lot. And stuff like that happens. Anyway, Luffy is one of my favourite characters from One Piece. I know, you know, I guess it's kind of the basic answer, but also my other 2 favourites are Sanji and Chopper, which are also, I guess, basic options. I'm not sure what really to say, because I could start going all off about One Piece and how much I love it, but I think this video would be way too long if I actually did that. I'm really proud of how the hands turned out, honestly. I think the hands are great, and I don't know, I just love this drawing. It might beat Chidori from week 3. It might actually beat that one, I don't know. But I really like this drawing and I loved how it turned out. Day 29 prompt was nostalgia, and I wanted just to go pretty simple, pretty plain with how this one is. So I have drawn a DS. Technically, I think it's actually the new 2DS I've drawn because it's rounded. I don't really know what type of DS I've drawn. It's definitely not the one I had. I had a Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer 3DS, but it got liquid damage when I took it into the shower with me. I'm not the smartest person in the room. I'm probably the dumbest. Some of my favourite DS games when I was growing up was Cooking Mama. I loved that game so much when I was younger. I think I have a collection of loads of Cooking Mama games now. Tomodachi Life 2 always made myself and would also make who I currently had a crush on then and hope for us to get together. I didn't know that the personalities clashed and you can actually... Oh, Lost Quest was one that I also played, and Smurfs 2. I didn't have a lot of the main brand games, I just honestly was... I don't know. I've drawn how my me looks now. This is what my me looks like, basically. So if you're ever wondering, that's what I look like in me form. Day 30's prompt was tea, and there's one thing that I love more than coffee, it is tea. Growing up in the UK, tea is essential, and I'm Scottish, so, but my grandparents are, because they're not dead, English, so I've grown up with tea in my life for my entirety of it, so I think I've taken from that. My grandparents always have their tea really, really sweet with like loads of sugar in it, but I don't really like it with that much sugar. But when I'm at theirs, I'll have it with that much sugar because they made it and I feel guilty and then I have to drink it. I will debate that the way you make tea is tea bag in, water in, let it sit for a bit, strain it, take it out, put it in the bin. Then get your milk, put it in, stir. Get your sugar, put it in, stir. Bam, tea. That's how you make it. If you make it the other ways, like put your sugar in and then your milk, you're just wrong, because it should not be done that way. And I don't care what anyone else has to say, because this is the right way to do it. I am autistic and I have ADHD, and this is how I do it. I meant to say OCD instead of ADHD, but I also have that too. We are now at the glorious last day of my Inktober 2025, day 31, and the prompt was costumes. So, you know, pretty basic. I went with ghosts. I had plans of doing other things. For some reason in my plans book, I had a Labubu and the White Rabbit, and then I chose to do a ghost. So out of those two cursed things that I could have drawn, I drew a ghost because I like ghosts. I've gone from the judgy ghost, which I have drawn in here too. I've drawn a judgy ghost. Why did I start so bad there? Oh my god. Play that again. Drawn a judgy ghost. I have said in the beginning of the first week of Inktober that I love Halloween, and it's true. I love Halloween a lot. The cups that I drink out of all have ghosts on it, and I use that year round. All my mugs are Halloween themed. My bedding's Halloween. I've got plushies and everything Halloween themed. I just really like Halloween. I think it's the aesthetic thing, but also I think being able to watch like Tim Burton movies like Nightmare Before Christmas, which is more of a Christmas movie, or Corpse Bride and Frankenweenie, and just other sort of horror based Halloween sort of films. I think that's why I like it so much, because I grew up with all that, like Coraline. So I think maybe that's why I like Halloween so much. I don't know what it has to do with ghosts. Costumes, Halloween, that was where the ties went. That was the last drawing of my Inktober, and I actually really like this one. I like it a lot, so I hope you also like it a lot. Now, it is the important time. Did I do reflection? No, I didn't. Does that technically mean that I have failed Inktober since there's not 31 drawings in my sketchbook? Yeah, I guess, but I did technically draw it. I did technically do a drawing of it, but do I care that I didn't go back and redo it? No, not really. I don't care. I say that this was pretty successful. I didn't think I would finish Inktober, and technically I didn't. This was a fun experience, I guess. In some ways it was fun, in some ways it wasn't, in some ways it was torture. Would I do Inktober again? Yes. Yes, I would. But I think I would do my own prompt list. Only because of the fact that a lot of the Inktober prompt lists usually are quite boring, and I'm not going to do the spilled ink one again next year, obviously. Yeah. So that was the last week of my Inktober. I hope you have enjoyed it. Next week will be a bit different. I've got some different video coming. It's already been filmed. And then after that, I don't know, art. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, I guess. Like and subscribe if you want to. I'm not forcing anyone. Maybe just a light forcing. Do it. Yeah, but I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next week.